Yes, we are back, and today we are kind of hanging out in the Frankenjura. It's October and the 23rd, and it's an absolute wet and windy autumn day, which actually meant that we were able to talk to Fanny Gibert, because otherwise, if it would be nice, she would be on the rocks somewhere or be laying someone else on the rocks, so I'm really happy. We talked about a lot of things, training, motivation, injuries, and also cake and coffee in Frankenjura. So enjoy the show, and let's start with Fanny Gibert. How on earth, why on earth are you here at this moment in time?
For climbing. What else? No, I took like 2 weeks of holidays, and yeah, the plan was to climb outside. My boyfriend Ludovic, he's trying Action Direct, is his main project, and but I discovered the training place of Chiara Hanke, and I went to do some campus there.
Have you been following them on Instagram and just like realized, oh, they have a good gym? Or how did you do that?
No, I knew her from Scarpa because she's sponsored by Scarpa too. And yeah, she's a so nice person. And I told her, where could I go climbing? Like, I'm injured. And she said, oh, but you can come to my place. And that's an amazing place. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now in Franken.
So you're gonna go training at the secret Folterkammer, the secret dungeon at Betzenstein.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds very nice.
It is really nice.
I mean, they even have a heating in there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not cold. Everything.
They have everything.
Coffee machine, everything. A dog too, like a guard dog. Security in front.
Yeah, and big things to make music.
Or like drums and a drum set or guitars, or what do you mean with big things to make music?
No, une enceinte, like a
speaker.
A big
PA.
speaker.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put on music from your phone if you want.
Yeah.
If they let you. Maybe they just listen to Bavarian folks music. No?
Maybe.
That kind of shit.
I want to discover this, but not for a full session.
Do me a favor, if there's anything really randomly in there, do a little Instagram story.
Okay.
That would be amazing. I've never been in there, because I'm not part of the crème de la crème, I would never consider myself
La crème.
the crème de la crème of the Frankenjura gang. No, and I'd rather have other people go there like you, because these walls would just kick my ass, and I would probably injure myself like you. I mean, not there.
Yeah, I think warm up in campusing is not easy, but yeah, it's.
My God! But the good thing is, you can still train with 2 arms and 1 leg.
Of course, that's a good point. That it could be worse. I know now that
you could
can
lose
injure
a limb. You still
your
have
biceps, and this is really shit.
Yes, or you could lose eyesight.
Lose?
You could lose your eyesight, or you could, like, I don't know, bite your tongue and then you can't talk anymore. I mean, that would be a shame.
Mm-hmm. No, there is always worse. And
climb slimline with 1 leg.
In between belaying in Action Direct, trying.
Yes, I mean, you're gonna get cold otherwise, or you have to.
I think it will be harder.
With 1 leg.
Yeah.
Slimline.
Yeah.
Maybe it's easier. Who knows?
No. I think it's hard.
You think
but
so?
I will try. I think I will.
Just don't fuck up your other leg.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
That's the worst thing. I think this is really risky when you're injured to have the double injury, like the next injury, because you keep training and fuck something else in your body. That's my main goal at the moment is not getting injured of something else on my body. But I'm trying to get used to being injured and dealing with it. Like,
it's always a good thing to climb with 1 foot. What do you think about no hands climbing?
It's great.
It's great?
It's great for training.
Well,
but I think now on competition climbing, most of slab is climbing without hands, and I think this is really like reducing the possibilities of slab.
Right.
In slab, for me, there is so many things and so many technique using all the body and not just walking. Like walking without hand, like climbing with no hand, is very technical, but it's just one part of slab climbing. And yeah, for me, lately we are reducing slab climbing to only no hands climbing in slab, and it's
Boring.
yeah,
Why?
because there is so much more things to do. And
Because you like to hold on to stuff, yeah?
yeah, but also like when you have hands to hold, it's all the body tension that it's used, not only balance and just the legs, and it makes it even more complex. I think a slab with hand.
Oh, the slab with the hand is more complex than without.
Yes.
Interesting. So you, okay, I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't, but I do.
And it's different. It's just different, and it's so a shame that we reduce the possibility.
Ah, okay, I get it. Would there be any slabs left in Fontainebleau for you to climb? Is there anything on your tick list?
Yes, I didn't even do duel
Okay, so why? What's
because there is so many boulder to climb, and yeah, I didn't climb so much.
Isatis, yeah?
Yes, I didn't climb so much slabs in Fontainebleau. But yeah,
You rather just, climb pockets in Frankenjura now.
yeah.
Way much more your style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. No, but I want to train also the things I'm not the best at. And I think powerful climbing, I really like it, even if I'm not the strongest. And I want to improve in this.
Oh, is that why you're here? You want to improve your physicality?
No, I think Frankenjura, I like it because it's very intense.
Ouais.
And also there is not so much knee bar. And I think I prefer to climb without knee bar.
Ouais.
And the pockets, I like the pockets. I like open hands. I really
You like
don't
what?
open hands.
Open hands. Open hand crimps, like long fingers extensions.
Yes, like crimps is not really my style.
So you like it like
most
open.
people think I love crimps. Maybe just because I'm a girl and I'm pretty light, but I really don't like crimps. And I prefer open hands, like
Open hands.
3 fingers,
Nice.
pockets.
Perfect. This is
So
heaven
nice.
for you. Because you can find so many open hand pockets here.
Yeah.
Sharp, soft, round,
Mhm.
anything you want. Pinch, pocket pinch,
Yeah.
toe.
No, and the forest, I like the forest. It's like Fontainebleau, but a little bit higher, and
Well,
so you can make
true.
roots. It's so nice.
It's a really interesting thing, isn't it? Because of the area, the space. I was just explaining to a person who never been to Fontainebleau. Frankenjura is similar, I think, from the landscape. The landscape meaning
Mhm.
like the size of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Fontainebleau has more, of course, Isatis, whatever you want to call the Champignon. There are a lot more areas which are super close together. Like so many boulders together in one area. But from a space, looking at space, if you would be
Mhm.
a bird looking down from the sky, I think Frankenjura is similar.
Yeah.
On the sides,
And there is also a lot of roots in Frankenjura.
It's nuts. 12,000.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably one of the biggest climbing areas still in Europe. Like, people don't get it, but the Germans have been very busy drilling, and putting bolts in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still some nutcases who do it, but that's okay. I think that's
But
great.
they forgot some points in 7A, I think.
What have they forgotten?
Bolts.
Oh, they have forgotten. No, you have to remember, it's all about style, and it's all about, they used to, okay, let's clarify this for everybody who's actually even listening to this podcast. They used to hand drill these bolts. So they had to chisel in, there was no drill machine like a Hilti or like a Makita. They had to hand drill the bolts.
So they put few because.
So they put
this
like
was,
like Sautans, they put like 3 in. And to be honest, Kurt Albert actually put in Sautans 2 more bolts in the crack in the bottom, because there used to be like a nut for the first, to the slab, for the first 12 meters there was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So Kurt Albert put in, as far as I know, it was Kurt, put in 2 more bolts like Spitz,
Mm-hmm.
just to make it a bit more consumer friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree, it's sometimes really old school from the climbing, from the spacing, but I also have to say it's easier for people who climb hard.
Yeah.
Because if you
I
climb
really see the
5B,
difference.
5C, 6A are horrible grades here for lead climbing, for people
Yeah.
who don't know how to lead climb yet,
Mm.
because it's horrible.
I have a friend who
Protection.
will join the trip, and she's scared, and we think maybe it's better to find you a project in 8A better than
Well,
doing 7A, because the bolts are.
They are good. I mean, they are good. They are good 7As.
Yeah.
In the forest.
Yeah, I think it's really depend of
Well.
where, and there is a little bit of everything. But yeah, I think that makes sense. Like the old routes are not have not a lot of bolt, and
I will write down
that
the
makes
suggestion 7A plus. What a great grade. 7A plus. Let's find some really nice, easy 7A pluses for your friend.
which are getting dry quite fast because you know.
No problem, 7B. I mean, there's like Weissenstein, you can climb a lot of 7Bs there.
Yeah.
They're dry, the top out not, but I mean, who cares? You can fly there still.
Okay, she's scared.
She's scared. She will never come back again to this place.
Exactly, is that not the point?
I think it is. We have enough people already here.
Okay.
No, I totally
But not
agree.
so much French, right? I think in
No,
France
the French are.
there
I don't
is-
know why. I think they're really struggling with our cakes because they're more like
really?
they're better quality cakes, and the bakeries are way much better in Fontainebleau.
I don't know, we like German bakery.
Really?
Like the one in Velden
Where?
is
Café
really
Central.
nice. Yes.
And you know what? In Finale Ligure, there is a bar called Bar Central.
There is?
In Finale Ligure, there's
Ah.
a bar, which is also a cafe,
Uh-huh.
in the center called Bar Central. And the owner is German.
Really?
This massive German lady who moved there 35 years ago. She's amazing. I mean, if you get better with your German, if you go to Finale Ligure, go talk to her because
Okay.
she's super old school and nice.
Okay. Well, yeah. The first time we came here, we tasted the cake and we were thinking, well, we will not like this cake at all because it looked like really creamy and I don't know, not the type of cake I like.
Well,
But then we tried and it was really good. Like the cream is quite light and it was really good. But then we try another one, another place, another bakery, but it was not that good. And we figured out that the one in Velden is really good.
how did you end up climbing? I mean, like, is there any background or?
My parents were climbing a little bit when they were young, but when I was born, they was not climbing. And we moved to Reunion Island when I was 4 years old. And yeah, there I was doing a lot of different sports, and we met a sports teacher who was really passionate into climbing, and yeah, he suggests to all the family to join the club of climbing of the city we were living. And I started like this, like with all the family, my parents, my brother and my sister.
So the whole family joined the climbing gang.
Yeah.
Who stuck it out? Who stayed with it? Who's still doing it?
My brother, for sure. My brother is like a real passionate. My father also. My mother a little bit less. She's scared, but she like it and she get involved into organization, and yeah, she follow the counts and she like to watch climbing. And my sister doesn't like so much climbing. Like she's the only one that didn't want to climb so much when we started. But that's okay. She have other.
No, it's just out of interest, you know, like kind of what's going on. It's funny because I talk to a lot of people who climb, you know, and also people who stuck with it in a way. And there's been a few people who actually started in school and they had a teacher who really was into it, and they took them out, for example, and they were like, "Come on, let's do it," you know. And there was a lot of psych there, and that's such a nice way, in a way, to get introduced to the sport. Because, you know, for me, in a way, if I look at school always, I think like, you know, learning, boring, but that's such a nice thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, school is about meeting people and meeting people like passionating people, and they transmit their passion to others. So yeah, it's just a way of meeting people for me. Like, it's not because of climbing at school that I started climbing, but because there was this association of climbing, and with a group of young children who wanted to climb a lot, and so I joined this group.
How old were you again?
I
Like a little
was
monkey?
10.
Little monkey still, like a tiny monkey.
Yeah, I was really small.
28, shoe size 28 most likely.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Did you start barefoot or did you already get shoes?
I know, I had shoes.
Not like Charles.
No.
Charles are bare. But I saw Charles has got a haircut now, and he's got a place to live now. I mean, he's way much more domesticated than last time I met him.
Yeah, I think it's changing time to time.
Do you think he's growing up then?
I don't know. I think living in the cave doesn't mean that he was not. I don't know, like. It's just some phase of the life, and
not as much time.
It's not really related to growing up or not.
For sure.
That's a nice way of looking at it.
Taking a lot of time.
Yeah, I guess it's just a progression, a change,
so much
change in his life.
Wanting something different, or.
I mean, I can't imagine. Like, I would probably get bored after 6 months in a cave living. You know, it's not like I'm like a big respect to him to do that for 5-6 years. You know.
Yeah. I think for him it's like just the way of living, but yeah.
He's got this Zen aura about him, hasn't he? He's got this really calm atmosphere around him. I can't even explain it to people. I think people just need to stand next to him and actually realize how funny, and it's a very dry humor in a way, quite English, British.
Yeah, I don't know him very well, but yeah. He gave
You couldn't find him because he was in the cave. He was always in the forest.
Yeah.
Like, where is he? Fanny's in competition mode.
I went to his cave, but he was not there.
Were you knocking, or did you have an appointment?
No, I didn't. No, but yeah, he looks like really calm and really special.
It's a nice way, I think, because he's one of those characters who do mix up the outdoor climbing scene anyways, because, for me, there's a lot of people who seem to look at the sport in one dimension, meaning like from a performance perspective, and I think for him it's a playground. There's no real like, of course he's a very good climber, he's amazing barefoot, in general he's an amazing climber and he knows his body really well, but I think he just likes movement instead of like 8B plus 8B plus 8C or something,
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe yourself? Like, what's your motivation in climbing? Like, how would you say, like, this is why I'm still doing it. This is why I'm still kicking my ass. This is why I'm still training after a lot of injuries.
Because of 8B plus. No, I'm joking. I think I really love climbing because of the challenge. Like, there is this social way of practicing with friends and trying to confront your friends and challenge them. I really like this part. And also I think like high level athletes, I have these things with finding or being close to perfection and trying to perform at the highest you can do. So this is something that drives me a lot, like pushing my limits and trying to do harder and harder movements. But there is many things in climbing. I think I wouldn't climb that much if it was not like there is everything is different every time, and it's changing, and you rediscover every time movements, and it's like infinite. And I think I like this part. Also like the sensation in the movement, and the stronger you get, the more option you have to make different sensation in your movement. This talk a lot to me. Yeah.
That's a lot, but that's
a lot, but yeah.
No, I think so. You are, just to kind of summarize it, you're expressing the thing that, in a way, the motivation comes out of that feeling of like getting better, performing or doing something and making it like fine tuning. Is that like the right way of saying it? Like you know what fine tuning means? Like
no,
when you do. Let's say you make do you eat cake?
Yes.
Okay, let's say you bake a cake. And you make the cake for the first time, and then you do it 3 times more, and then you become a bit more aware of like there are some things you can change to make the cake a little bit more tasty, or maybe looking better. This is what I mean with fine tuning. Like a way of doing things repetitively, but you become better at it. You make it more like around. It becomes more like it flows more.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Maybe it's not like in climbing there is really like this thing of trying something and not managing to do it, and trying to think about everything to make it work, and this little déclic, like
Ouais.
okay, it worked, and
Uh-huh.
I changed this much
Yes.
position of feet, or I think to my shoulder lower, and
Wow.
it
Like
worked.
the micro beta.
Yeah,
You
and
find a little piece of the puzzle and then it becomes more.
yeah, and it's just a little bit harder, and you reach it. Like you change to not doing the move to doing the move, and this is like something crazy in climbing, I think. And this is the thing that require a lot of attention and almost perfection to make the hardest move your body is able to do.
Is that a sort of meditation for you because you are very aware in that state, you know, like you have to be in the present? Or would you not consider it a meditation?
Yes, I think, but it's like this is something that happen in any sports you do, I think. Like you're so into it that you just think about this. And I think I like this part of sports, but I think it's not just for climbing. It's a little bit like for every sport. Maybe climbing had this dimension of, yeah, you're into a boulder like it's almost a little history, and it's very like really ludique. I don't know, like
Ludique?
ludique. It's like, yeah, it's a game. It's
Aha, yeah.
like it's not chronometer. It's a boulder that you have to do, and it's like almost like doing a game. And this dimension of climbing is very special to climbing.
I think it's a funny way because you know John Gill, like the godfather of bouldering.
Uh-huh.
John Gill was an American climber, still alive. He was a gymnast actually, and he started to boulder like in the 60s and 50s, 60s and 70s in America. And he was like a professor, and he was a very like, you know, he loved that chess game in a way, you know. He would like, it's funny because there's another guy called Flipper Fietz in Frankenjura, which was a person who did a lot of bouldering in the 70s and 80s. Some consider him as the strongest person at that time also, because the only reason why he didn't really become famous is because he top roped stuff.
Okay.
And he did boulders, you know, like he was super strong. But there were all of these guys, I'm just saying, characters are really into chess playing, for example, like solving the puzzle,
Yeah.
like finding this little thing which makes it then possible to achieve something.
Yeah, and I think this is a dimension that makes you even more into what you're doing and not able to think to anything else, because there is this goal of topping the boulder or the roots.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't done that much bouldering than you have done, but I do sometimes boulder, so I assume for me it's the same in a way, you know, like you find something slightly small, but it makes a massive difference, and then your body's actually doing something which you haven't thought about.
Mm. And you're so into it that you forget that you are scared, or like the goal of the game is so intense.
Last music you downloaded? Yeah, I'm listening to so much music I can't remember.
No, I just can't tell you the name.
Are you a person who remembers words like text, like band names and the song names, or are you like?
No, I remember the
like
song.
That. I know that. I knew that you were that kind of character. You know that. You know the dance. You know how the music goes. But you don't know. You don't remember the bloody band name.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's bad because I get my phone ripped. Someone stole my phone, and so I didn't have my music.
Ouais.
And I took the phone of someone else, but I needed the name of the songs to listen to the music I like.
Oh, you can't remember.
And so I really couldn't remember, and I was like, oh, we are so depending of phones, and
you can write it down though. Manually, you could write it down. You're an engineer. You know how to write stuff down, I think. Still.
Yeah, but why? Because your phone
why not?
Can know everything for you, and
right.
Yeah, we should train more At least
rain.
my brain, my memory.
I'm glad you can walk around in the rain and look at crags, and you look at climbs now in the Frankenjura, eat some cake, drink some coffee, belay your boyfriend, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice, thank you. I think we're done, that's great.
Cool.
C'est bon.
C'est bon. C'est dans la boîte.
Hein?
C'est dans la boîte.
I don't know.
It means like
It's
it's
all-
recorded.
Ah, rien ne va plus.
Rien ne va plus. Faites vos jeux. Rien ne va plus.
I don't speak French. What is it? De la boîte.
C'est dans la boîte. It's
C'est-
in the box.
C'est dans la boîte.
C'est dans la boîte.
C'est dans la boîte.
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 Like baguette. Boîte. Box. Boîte.
Box. Boîte.
Boîte.
Yes. Boîte. Yes.
C'est de la boîte.
C'est dans la boîte.